people that need moving.
Well, there are so many different directions we can take this conversation, and one of the things that kind of is big for me, because I am what you would consider a professional risk manager. I know nothing else because I have a degree in risk management. That's my undergraduate degree. A degree which Monash University cancelled soon after I've done it because they realized that risk management is not a profession in itself. There's more to it. Luckily, I've got a second degree in statistics, so I have at least some fallback. But the risk profession and just in general risk management, there's, understandably, the country national risk management associations, they're trying to push the agenda that it's a profession because that's their client base. They have to say those things, which is understandable. But you've been working a lot with executives who probably don't see risk management as a full-time profession. Rather, they see it as a decision-making tool for any person really in the workplace. Anybody who's faced with a decision that has a lot of uncertainty associated, they would benefit from some sort of risk analysis. How's it looking? How are executives buying into the whole concept that risk management is a tool to help them make better decisions?
You've got some who would, the usual standard thing, risk management is what I do all the time. We're always talking about risks, and I have a little saying to them, though, that I say, in the mining sector here in Australia, when they took safety head on, it became well known that if someone breached safety on site, they were flown in from somewhere, they got flown straight home. They didn't even go back to their quarters to pick up their bags. They got sent straight home. And I'd say to senior execs, the reason you're doing that, right, is because of the welfare of those people. Well, are not the strategic decisions that you make also about their future welfare?
Yeah.
And why don't you hold yourself to the same level of accountability? So while they say that they manage risk and there's a lot of analysis and a lot of things go into it, my experience is there's still this gap, not in the ones I'm talking about that have got it yet, but I'd say the big middle, at least half, if not 70%, where they are doing it informally and without enough thought into, and bringing in some of the benefits of risk where you actually measure it better, even if it's just likelihood and consequence. And I know that there's some terrible ways
I'm a big fan of that.
that can come, but measurement certainly, I believe I'm pushing strongly. Just one more thing on that. I say to them when I run, let's call it education sessions before I run the actual workshop, for example, I say my number one mantra is we only do this to be successful. And if we keep that in mind, we're only going to do enough risk management to be successful, and we won't do too little. So if you're not 100% successful as an organisation, as an individual now, and you'd like to manage uncertainty a little better, I know this really great process, and let me help you. And that usually opens them up to all the other things that flow. So, there's some that are definitely writing it and going down, working harder at it, and there are still plenty of others yet to be convinced.